Simon & Schuster Audio presents The Ever After, a novel by Sarah Pekkanen. Read by Joy Osmanski.
For Sarah Canton. Chapter 1. So this is how you discover your husband is having an affair, Josie Moore thought. She stared through the windshield of her Toyota Sienna toward the glass door of their neighborhood Starbucks. Inside, her husband, Frank, was swirling 2 packets of sugar into his latte and a generous sprinkle of cinnamon into hers. In the back seat, their 3.5-year-old daughter, Isabella, dozed with her head lolling sideways, and their 7-year-old Zoe played on a Nintendo DS. Josie gripped Frank's iPhone more tightly in her hand. If she were better organized, she might never have found out, Josie realized. But she was forever leaving something behind. An hour or so ago, when they'd left to run errands and drop Zoe off at a birthday party, she'd been grateful that she'd remembered the wrapped gift and a packet of fruit gummies to bribe Izzy to stay contained in her seat. What Josie had forgotten was her cell phone. It was probably on the kitchen counter. She remembered setting it there when she'd gone to grab the gummies. But even though they'd driven only a few blocks by the time she'd realized it was missing, she hadn't asked Frank to circle back. He'd masterfully wrangled Izzy into her seat as she'd arched her little back in protest. He'd sung Mary Had a Little Lamb, but substituted in rhinoceros, which had made her giggle and relax, and it didn't seem worth the effort. Besides, Josie was with her husband and daughters, cocooned in the car they'd owned for 6 years, the one with magic treehouse books tucked into the seat back pockets and goldfish cracker crumbs wedged so deeply into seams that no vacuum cleaner could extract them. If an emergency occurred, if one of the people she loved most was hurt, she wouldn't need to be summoned by a phone call. She'd be right here. Time was behaving strangely. Josie felt as though she'd been suspended in this parking lot for hours, but surely only a few minutes had passed since Frank had dashed under that green awning and through the glass door.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?